be showing you guys a few tips on winning skywars on Mineplex. I play keyboard and mouse, but I am on PS4. I'm gonna say this now, it's not gonna win every single match you play. It will win most of them, because I win most of my games, but if you get on a really bad losing streak, that's one way you can't win after you get on a losing streak. So one thing to do is go into a different game mode to cool down a bit and start doing some other stuff. Now for solos, what you're gonna want to do is get about one chest and hopefully you get a throwable off start and some good armor. Then what you're going to want to do is start bridging to what I call quarter. And if you see other people bridging, try snowballing them off or egging them off. And you're going to want to start looting this. And make sure you have enough blocks, because one thing that used to happen to me all the time is I ran out of blocks. And I died a lot because of that. One thing you're going to want is ti-p0s and at least a diamond sword. I'm not sure why my mouse isn't showing up there. But ti-p0s and a diamond sharp sword would be the best, but that's the best sword in the game and kind of hard to find. Not kind of hard, but like you can find it, but it's a bit harder. One thing you don't want to happen is this, so I'm gonna ti-p0 away. Like I said, I'm not gonna win all of my games, so probably gonna lose this one. One thing you're going to want to do is try to get geared up as fast as possible. Since I'm playing solos, it's not gonna be any teams. Hopefully no one's teaming. But this is going to be a bit hard for me to get down safely. So let's just drop and die, because I don't really want to do that round. I didn't have a good start or anything. Most of it's kind of just luck of how your game plays out. Solos is completely different from duos, I've found out. Duos is a lot easier to dominate, because you can 2v1 kids if they're solo. Like, it's just a lot easier if you're decent at the game. And for solos, it's like you want good loot fast and you win the game pretty much, as long as you don't run into someone who has better loot and is just better at PvP overall. I find a lot of people that are better at PvP than me, but usually I can beat them with a few tricks. Like, well, this one's not really a trick, but it's kind of just having better gear. Like block saves, ti-p0 saves, like a bunch of stuff like that. If I can find my mouse, jeez. Don't know why that's doing that. I'm gonna have to change that here in a second, but to figure out why that's happening and stop that from happening. Usually you can make some of these jumps, so don't be afraid to do it, and he can make the jump too. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit longer of a stream since I'm doing a tips and tricks guide, but since I'm just gonna run into better players, usually you do run into a few hackers here and there in certain games. Speed hackers, flying, bridge hackers, Kalora and Reach are the main 5, I believe that was, but those are the main 5. You don't really run into invisibility or anything like that. Can't just really do anything against those guys unless you're like really good and you can hit everything you use. But fact, I think that guy's using Killora, the way those snowballs were coming at me. Though I'm not sure. One really good thing to do is to try to hit people while they're in chests, like I just did there, and like what's been happening to me. Also make sure you've got keybinds on your most important things, which to me are swords and e-pearls, because I can win a fight with a sword and e-pearl if I use them correctly. And so make sure those are your like 2 easiest hotkeys to reach. For me, they're my side mouse buttons. Because unless you don't play keyboard and mouse, then it's kind of just, you have to swap fast, but I think that guy's hacking. Yeah, he's definitely hacking. He's 100% hacking, but hey, you run into hackers here and there. Not the guy I'm fighting, with the guy who built like that. I'm dead here. I'm not winning a match against a hacker either way. There's been one time I've killed a hacker, and about 70 hackers I've fought. But it's kind of just to the point where you don't really want to fight them. It just gets annoying. One thing you want to do is stay positive, no matter what. That's, as long as you're in a good mindset, you can do good things. Kind of do things that you think can cause good luck. Like for me, it's getting to a certain spot before the game starts or something like that. I kind of just do something that will boost my positivity and what I consider to be luck. But that's about that. That's about it for ways to boost positivity. That's about all I have for ways to boost positivity. Sure, blocks can be really good in fights. That's one thing you'll probably want, is blocks. You're gonna want to use your edge, or the edge of the map, a lot. It's really useful. Critting is a big part in winning fights, so you're gonna need to know how to do that pretty well. Pretty much, look. Oh, not sure how I died so fast. Diamond sword wanted to hit me when I'm in full chain, but hey, whatever happened happened. I'm on to a new game. Don't really complain too much about the next or last game. Just get into a better mindset. After this game, if I lose, I'm probably gonna be a bit more mad, so I'm probably going to go play a different game mode and show you how that works. So yeah. If someone insta pushes you, kind of just take the fight, even though you're probably not gonna win, because if they're insta pushing, they're probably good and want to fight as many people as they can and win fights, or they're usually hacking, probably flying over to you, or doing something like that, or just using reach and KA and stuff like that. I've ran into a few hackers that take no knockback, and you saw what I ran into last match with that guy who could speed loot chests and stuff like that. I'm not winning this fight. Yep, I'm starting to get a bit mad, so I'm going to return to hub. change the color on my keyboard because that usually brings me some joy. And then I'm going to go into a match of speed builders or master builders and just kind of calm down since it's not really as stressful. But yeah. Sorry I haven't really uploaded on YouTube. Kinda have been doing, I've been doing more Twitch lately instead of YouTube, but hey. It's fine, I'm uploading now, so. As long as it works out, eh? Not really sure where that last piece goes. But in fact, I'm not sure where any of this goes either, so maybe we're supposed to go one shorter and a bit longer. I don't know. I'm just going to... Oh yeah, some of it was red wool, that's why. So we'll kind of just start placing some red wool. I honestly thought it was carpet, but I'm not gonna die here. He probably is. Nope, he is. But yeah. Okay, so we go 2 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 there, and 1, 2, 3. Go. 2 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go bam, 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 and bam. Not really sure what happened to that piece, but hey. Got it back. Oh, no. That's what you're supposed to do. I kinda just copied off of him, so why not? I just like doing the build games because they're relaxing. All you do is really just sit around and build. Have a good time. Things like that. Kinda just listen to the music and relax a bit. And after about 1 or 2 rounds of these, I go back to the other thing. Skywars. 3 years. Go about here, then here, 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 here. For this layer we go like that, I'm pretty sure. And we do that and that. Not sure why he's building a square, but I'll let him do his thing while I do my thing. One thing you're going to want to do in Skywars is try to get to mid as fast as possible. It does wonders for you. But yeah. Like I'm still talking about a few Skywars tips while I'm kind of just relaxing, doing the relaxing thing. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and we do bam, bam, pretty sure we put those there, but I'm not sure. We go bam, 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 bam. And then we do the red. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Nope, not that. Bam, bam, bam. And bam. And bam. And I forgot where these guys went. Going to say here and here. Yep. I was correct. Do 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 do. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 1. So we go. Go. Bam. Bam. Not there. We go. Bam, 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 bam. I'm dead here. But that's fine. I don't really care. Now I turn to hub. And I go back to Skywars. Bam. To solo mode. And we get back into playing this after being relaxed. Doing what we just did. Kind of stretching a bit. Happy and into the next thing. I'm probably gonna leave the left one because it's a bit closer. One thing you're gonna want to do is speed put things into your inventory and put armor on as fast as you can. And like I said, push as fast as you can. Since this guy has less armor than me, one thing I did there was I prioritized putting my own armor on because I knew I was going to win that battle since he had less armor than me. Like he didn't have pants or anything like that. So I had a feeling I was going to win that without really needing my full there, like my full attention. Because it was just, I just had better energy to get better loot for my stuff. So now I know you said you want to go to mid as fast as you can, but this place is really good for looting. This is a place you're gonna want to loot. This is a place you can get ender pearls as well. So it's not just mid. Although I got really unlucky there. This guy at mid has full diamond armor, which I don't like. But I now have a sharp 1 diamond sword, so we're kind of evenly matched on loot. bit more overpowered than him. So I can win this. Actually, we're about evenly matched, but he either has reach or just really crit me there. I'm gonna say the crit, because if he had reach, he would have killed me a lot faster. That's one really good thing about getting crits, is it can look like you have reach when you really don't, and you can hit them from further because you put them in that spot and you're kind of keeping them in the air. Well, they can't really hit you. So that's one good thing to know. And one really good reason to use crits more. He's gonna egg me here. Or miss everything. Oh, he still has some. What? Okay, well, that's one thing you're gonna have to watch out for, people being like that, like hiding some things, because I try that sometimes. I had a feeling he was hiding some, but I saw him throw a bunch and then he went to an empty slot, so I didn't know. I kinda just watched. But yeah. I'm going to go over this one since it's closer. I'm not sure why I picked up that X. I don't need that X, or why I picked up both things of armor there. One thing about this is, on like PS4 and stuff, is you can kinda aim in front. That guy can speed bridge really well. Holy. Well, this is starting to get annoying now that can't get on a winning streak. I like this guy's hat. It's rainbow. No, make your hat change colors. No. Hat. Since I didn't really get much armor from there, I'm going to first off try to snowball that kid off. Which I couldn't quite do, but hey, can't really complain, because I got some enchanted stuff there. Not sure how I threw that. Okay, I'm fine with it. You know, and he has a sharp 1 diamond sword, so I'm not winning this. Unless he does something dumb like that, but still I'm not winning since he has a sharp 1 diamond sword somehow. Like, I hate RNG for that reason. You can get really lucky or really unlucky. So, I just got really unlucky and he got really lucky. That's one thing I do that I believe gives good luck, but I know good luck isn't a thing, so it's kind of just something I do to help me play better. Kind of speed over here, get as much loot as I can before other people get here. And the reason I do that, they give you the exact same amount of armor and stuff, but I just like the look of iron better, so I use it instead. And that guy's off. And they gave me a free bridge over to mid, so hey, not complaining. Bam, and bam, bam, and bam. That was such a smart play. I'm not sure how he knew I was going to do that. I'm not sure if he even did know I was going to do that, or if he just thought I was going to snowball him, but that was such a smart play by him. You do want to play smart while you're bridging, because bridges are free ways to die. So one way ticket to death, as you saw earlier with me getting snowballed off, and how easy it is for me to snowball people off and stuff. And egg people off. Now, even though the bottom one was closer there, I went for the top so I could start bridging as fast as possible, so people don't have a chance of egging me off since the round just started. Although I will take those snowballs and see if I can get some other people off. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. I'm really not sure what he's trying to do. Not sure where my pro went there, but what the heck? If you're playing this game, just don't play like that. What was that? If you're playing the game, just don't play like that. That's the worst way to play and the most annoying. Don't play like sneaky and stuff. I ran into a team earlier today while playing duos that I easily 1v2'd because they were camping under mid. Like under mid. Sometimes chests like this spawn. they're not always there. It's kind of like a lucky chest. Spawns every now and then. Don't count on it always being there, because it definitely won't always be there. In fact, I've only seen 2 in about 300 games, so yes, I only have 300 games, but I have about 150-ish ones combined. Well, I actually don't know exactly how much I have. One thing I like to do is to not have my bow take up much space. So I kinda have my arrows in my inventory, even though I can't see them properly, like how much I have left, but that's fine as long as I know I have some left. Now, since I have this extra snowball, I'm kinda just gonna throw it. I somehow, for some reason, have no chest plate, so I'm gonna look for a chest plate real quick. It's kinda dumb that I didn't know. Alright. Now I'm gonna use most of the tips I said in this video. Or technically stream, but you're most likely watching this as a video. I'm gonna use most of the tips I said in this game and see how much better I do. And if I get a win, because it's kind of just, the things I said are kind of just things that I've learned to help me. He was a little late on that snowball. And GG. So I used most of the tips I said in the video, and I ended up winning the game, so there's proof that it actually works. and I was kind of just talking over the other games, not really doing much. But I used most of the tips in the video, and showed you most of the things that I told as tips while, like, sure, I was playing other games, but I was kind of just commentating over them and showing or telling you what to do. And last game, I showed you what to do. Let's see if I can get back-to-back dubs and see how it works, how well I can do. Because I gotta win that game, and I might be able to go win this game with these same strats. And usually wins kind of give you a boost in happiness and kind of get you on a streak, which I personally love. That's when I go on a streak. I'm losing this battle since he has better loot than I do. He did the tips faster than I did, but hey, well, that's the end of this stream/video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and go out and win most of your Skywars matches. Have fun.